Morning. Day pack on the day. Oh, honestly, it's like I've lost half my weight. So, last night, coming into Haltwhistle, yesterday afternoon. As you leave the where that campsite is, look at your maps because it gets a little bit tricky. Getting into Haltwhistle, so just constantly look at your map because it's very, very easy to get lost. I did. I've done it about 3 or 4 times. Yeah, so coming into Haltwhistle, you'll pass Bellingham Castle, which I'll have shown you yesterday, because it's a good marker for where you're going to come if you're coming to Haltwhistle. And this road loops around. That's where we're going towards now. So you'll loop round where that building is there. You turn up there, and the train station's just there. Then obviously next day come around here, go back towards the A69. If you're missing out Haltwhistle, you'll just go the other side of the A69 and straight along. So yeah, it was a bit tricky coming into Haltwhistle. There's just that many little paths here and there, and they're muds, so just be wary of that. May be an argument for just stopping on that road actually. So I went home last night, just sorted out my bag and all that, had a bath. Oh my god. I'm still aching, mind you, but it was lush. Chippy tea. I was on a promise, that's why I went for a chippy tea. And so emptied all the stuff out my bag, and I kept the stuff that I needed to keep. So some of the train stations miss out, some of the trains miss out the train stations going along the line. So my stop, Dunston, it wouldn't stop here to come to Haltwhistle. So what I've done, and it's probably a good idea, is I drove to the Metrocentre, parked up at the car park next to the train station, and it's free all day. So that's a good idea, I suppose, to if you're going to do it the way I've done it, because there's loads of car parks when I'm thinking on the way along that you have to pay, but Metrocentre you don't, you know. So just say you're based in Newcastle or something, just drive to Metrocentre, you know, and just park your car for free. Excellent stuff. I felt dead clever. I could just go in. It doesn't take much for me to think I'm clever. After all the bloody thickness of yesterday, turn that around with you. Oh, stuff like that irritates me, you know. Right, anyway, let's crack on. Haydon Bridge. Let's see what we see, because it's a complete mystery to me. Now, according to the book, we're quite away for a lot of it, quite a way away from the river, and there's some road walking. Well, it seems fairly quiet, I would say. I think we're going through some woods as well, and I hope more than anything that the rain stops off, because it looks a bit hither and thither in that regard. Should be alright though, man. Should be alright. I think it might rain tomorrow as well by the looks of it, but it's gonna crack the flags at the weekend, mind you. Oh hey, I very much doubt I'll have this on, I mean, I've got my Daft as a brush t-shirt on. I've barely shown it to anybody apart from that first day, and I was freezing. Aye. So I will just crack on, see what I see it. I haven't ventured this far. I have walked along the Haydon Bridge. I've done all of the Tyne up to Haydon Bridge actually, because when I'd done my family tree fair few years back. I got me on my mother's side. Her mother. I got me nana. I loved me nana, like absolutely adored her. That stillness I knew it was 30 years ago or so. Then when she died, 30 plus actually. I heard like family way back when were from Haydon Bridge. Mind you, that whole family tree thing, it gets really expensive. Like when you're getting certificates for this, that, and t'other. Like, aye, and I got it back to like the 1500s on that side. It was mental. Aye, and over, like sort of from Haydon Bridge. Then one of the fellas, Henry Toppin, moved across to Sunderland Road of all places, in like Felon sort of way, and gated. I was obviously work that made him gone, and I think he would have went for the scenery. Aye, so it means quite a bit of us like Haydon Bridge, like. So that's our finishing point for the day, and then back on the train and back for the night. Another bath, no doubt. So let's see what's got in store for us. Highland cow. What a belter. Oh, fantastic. That's a nice treat first thing in the morning. The size of that bull, man. It's just pure muscle in it. Good God. In the distance there was more Highland cow up on the hill. I didn't see anything on camera because there was a woman just out of the way putting out her washing in just a dressing gown. I didn't think she knew I was there, and I didn't want to frighten her. She had a lovely husso. Mint. It's one of them dog agility course things. Oh, get in. I don't know how it gets in the swing, mind you. Oh, but that's me. Oh, would have been lush if there was a dog you had doing that. Should I hop over the fence and try and do it myself? Nah. I've definitely come undone there, like when I think I've lucked out in that sense. Oh, that's mint. I wonder if they ever put on shoes or something yet. Oh, excellent stuff. Two I can see of the luscious little calves there. There's a little patterned one to the right and one like right next to its mum. Oh, there's the patterned one. He's woke up, or she. Oh no, they're getting in protective mode, aren't they? So I better move on. But they're beautiful. So don't go through that gate. Go up here. Another place viewers bound to have been. Looks quite creepy, that, like. Now it looks as though we're heading into the woods. if you're absolutely desperate for a bit of shelter, there you go. Yeah, I think you'd have to be desperate, mate. Oh, this is gorgeous. I'm loving this. Like so serene, let's say, and it's quite simple and fairly flattish. Just a couple of ups, and that's it. And we're nearly at Bardon Mill, which is around about halfway, and it seems as though the time has absolutely flown. I think some of these lasses fancy sunlight. Oh, oh, good lord. Not frightened. I only want to get up there. Looks quite steep going up there. Different chases, lasses, willies. Got that bank to get up, man. So that's Bardon Mill over there. That's like sort of, I think it's 7 miles from Haltwhistle. So it's halfway through a day. Just kind of crap on a little bit further, I think. But there's a train station there. Originally I was going to go from Alston to here, which would have been around about 21-22 miles. And I thought better of it, like. But it hasn't been bad at all coming along there, man. It's been fairly canny, like. I've really enjoyed that, like. So the rain's coming in, mate, for the next bit. So yeah, that's an option to like stop there. According to the book, it says it used to be a fortified gatehouse. Does look fairly ominous, like. And obviously in later years built a farm onto it. I like that, it's lovely. Look at this cottage, man. Wow, lush. And that is the bridge to get over to Bardon Mill, to the train station. Now, a little bit of this. I think we're going to be right next to the Tyne. So yeah, just make your way through them woods. Honestly, it's so lush today. Like, I'm sort of worried about saying that because, like, I'm thinking to myself, oh, something's kind of gone wrong, you know, because I'm like that. Then you just come through onto this like quiet road. There's a place called Bellingham coming up, little village, hamlet or whatever. So I might stop there for a little bit of something to eat. So that'll probably be around about 8 miles in. But I've absolutely loved it today. I was a bit down on myself this morning coming. I don't know why. I was a bit, my head was a bit all over the place. I've got absolutely no reason for it, and like, you know. And today's like, well, this morning, I've absolutely loved it. Absolutely loved it. It's just what I needed, what my brain needed anyway. So I like it. It's been so easy as such, you know. For like not really knowing what the crack was today. Yes, it's sort of he'd going, oh god, I bet I get lost loads of times. Apart from that like gate, that old gate bit, way back, it's been no bother, absolutely no bother at all. Dead pleasant, really pleasant. I think I'll do this walk again another time, you know, like just like this section, you know, when I just need to breathe. But I'm honestly, I'm loving this bit, loving it. you need to get to Bellingham. It's crazy. There's one, two, I think there's about 4 or 5 houses and a church, and it's the bonniest place I've ever seen in my life. It's lush. So had a bit of bait just sitting next to the gate in the church, and seen some cyclists going through, like the Americans going, "Oh, isn't this gorgeous?" and all that, you know. That's a kind of accent, you know. And then this walking group come through, loads of them, and the 2 leaders of the group started telling us, "Oh, what you doing?" Obviously told them. Or they were going on about like the history of the place, like the Buzz Lions, that's like the old Queen Mother. They're buried in the grounds of the church and stuff. They're like originally from around here. And like they were talking about what I'd done and where I was going and stuff like that, you know, and like really like invested in it and that, you know. They only went and sponsored us, haven't they? Like, oh, this is gonna live with me for a long time. This walk, it's one I'm really going to remember for like a lot of reasons. Say, but the kindness of strangers is like on this has been unbelievable, like, you know, and like, especially with the locals, and especially out in places like this, they know a lot about Daft as a brush, because in these like more secluded places, let's say out in the countryside, it's hard to get and expensive, especially nowadays, to get to like the big hospitals, like in, because like the RVI and the Freeman in Newcastle, Queen Elizabeth and like Gated, the like the big hospitals, I would say. I mean, I'm sure you've got one in Hexham, like, but there's a lot of places where it's not easy to get to. So I think it means a lot to like the people out in the sticks, as it were, like, you know, because it provides a fantastic service, like, you know, and I'm sort of happy I'm doing it for them, do you know what I mean? And gaining funds for them, because like, the price of diesel at the minute, man, it's absolutely through the roof. So I mean, Christ, even if it goes towards that, you know, I'm a happy bunny for like just helping in that way, really, you know, because if it means somebody getting to the appointment and getting sorted, it's happy days, isn't it, you know? You've got enough to worry about. So that was a like lovely little talk we had there, you know, and I said to them, I guess, oh, like, you know, it's great things what you do with working groups and stuff like that, getting people out, and you know, but it's like things like that, you know, it brings to mind like what you're doing, you know. But it was lovely. Somewhere I've never heard about or been to, obviously, if I've never heard about it. I might go there sometime. I'm gonna have a look into it, I think. I was hoping we're going to stay on the flat. Nah. Seems like we're going uphill. This bank seems like it's going on forever. We do go back down at some point as we approach Haydon Bridge. But by God. Wow. Whew. Looks like this is where you come off and go back down again. Oh. Now when you can back down, I'm sorry, but like shortly afterwards you can back up and through this field, and it looks as though you're going over the top of the trees. So I just sort of make a general sort of way from over there up past them trees there. And there's Haydon Bridge in the mist, should I say. That seems like quite a quick day. I mean, Christ, we've still got to wait again, don't get us wrong. Oh, it's going to be one of them, isn't it? You see it and it just never comes. Oh, I should have looked all that way. Aye. So that'll be about 14 mile, and you know what? That feels like a quick one, like. But I suppose it's as quick and as slow as what you want to make it, to be honest. But oh, I've absolutely loved it today, like, absolutely loved it. I mean, you're probably not getting it on camera, but the Tyne looks mint there, like, really does. You know, you're that used to going past it in the, like, in your car and stuff on the A69, and like, there'll not be all that many of them. They've gone to and fro along there. They've seen it from this perspective, like. This style here, as you come back down, the bottom rung's gone, and watch for them nails there. If I had something to hear it with, I'd at least bend them bloody nails, but there's not. That needs sorting though, doesn't it? It's a bit of a funny one as you come to them bushes. I have to get away from that stile. I'm gonna try and get through here. I'm gonna get scratched then. Hell, like. I suppose you could go on back towards the wall, I think. But I would go in that direction, it seems, towards the farm buildings. Oh, I suppose you could have went to the right hand side of them trees, which would probably be the more sensible option. It's just there, the online map basically takes you straight through the gorse bushes. And I wasn't going to turn back when I seen that little bit of path, like. So make our way to these houses and then on towards Haydon Bridge. Just come through that farm, like there's a dog barking like that, you know, on the sheepdogs. Going scatty because it's seen us. Turn around the corner, there was another one, but it was out. It was the oldest dog I think I've seen my whole life. Bless it. I think it was blind and all, and it didn't even know I was there. Oh, God bless it, man. A lovely little thing it was in all. Oh, it like jumped and then I jumped because it jumped. Oh, bless it, man. I don't think that's got much longer left. Poor son. Bloody idiot lamb there. It's probably got up from, like, went under there or something. Open the gate, allow it back in. Nah, wasn't having any of it. And them lot are looking up there going, Christ, even stupider than us. Flat doing this woman. So from the farm up there. I think she's on her way along there. She must be, because I think she was going to feed the sheep that were in this field. She must be going to get that worky ticket one back in. They're dim like sheep, like, aren't they? You know, if sheep were clever and vicious, they'd take out of the world, mind you. But thank God for everybody and everything that are as thick as minced lamb. Well, I'm happy we don't have to go across the A69. Saves a little bit of stress. Well, just coming into Haydon Bridge there now. I've loved today. Just completely what I needed. It would have been fairly quick to get to Bardon Mill. They put in 22 miles for yesterday. but I'm glad I didn't, because I enjoyed that with fresh eyes and fresh legs, like, you know. So I'm really happy I've done that, like. But that is an option if you want to push on. Like that section from Haltwhistle to Bardon Mill is like reasonably flat, you know, and fairly easy to do, until you get to that bit where the cows were, and up to that like old tower thing. Oh, but I love today. Love to them fellas, like I say, puts in perspective of why I'm raising the money and all that, like, you know. Where it has with, I mean, Christ, don't get us wrong, it's in my mind every step why I'm doing it, but it's just that bit more of a kick, I suppose, that you need, like, along the way. Like, I mean, all the way through I've been like speaking to people and that I'll know about the charity and say what magnificent things they do and all that, you know, and it's definitely gonna push us on to finish this. Like, there's no way I'm not finishing it, like, no way. So thank you very much for watching. I'm loving it. I'm really loving it. It's like, you know, when you're in the middle of something and it just seems like it's your life now. That's what I feel like. And this has been a fantastic, easy day as such, you know. It's been absolutely no bother, and I've loved it. Right, see you later. All the best. Cheerio. Just went past here and it says it takes tents. I would check though.